Everyone seems really like monotone today. I think we're all exhausted from last night. My God. I want to, first of all, I want to just thank everyone for coming today. Certainly, there's a lot of excitement in New England today with the Patriots' victory. We want to, first of all, congratulate Bob Kraft, Bill Belichick, and our four-time MVP quarterback Tom Brady and the entire team for an incredible game last night. Obviously, I don't have to recap it, but coming down from 25 points, breaking all kinds of records is just an incredible feat here. So we certainly have what I would say is the greatest football franchise in NFL history, along with the greatest coach ever to coach in the NFL, along with the greatest quarterback ever to play in the NFL. So certainly they made Boston and New England proud yesterday. Last night we had celebrations around the city in a couple of different areas, and I want to make a special thank you to the Boston Police Department, the Boston Fire Department, EMS, who kept our city safe and our fans safe, and also all the other help we got from other agencies outside the city of Boston that helped us last night with crowd control. The parade, as you know, is going to be 11 o'clock tomorrow, leaving from the Heinz. We are getting some questions on why we're having the parade tomorrow. Why don't we wait for Wednesday when it's better weather? Quite honestly, the bottom line answer is because of the players. A lot of the players take off. They come in today. They go to Foxborough tonight. They start to pack up their lockers. They've been playing football now, some of them for 6-8 months, and they leave town Wednesday. So it's their vacation starts Wednesday. So we wouldn't have the amount of players that we would have otherwise if we didn't do the parade tomorrow. So we are going to be doing the parade tomorrow. The route is going to go from Boylston Street to Copley Square to Tremont, left on Tremont to City Hall Plaza. As you know, the weather tomorrow is going to be snow mixing with sleet, changing to rain. So right when the parade starts, I believe around 10 o'clock, we're supposed to be getting snow. And actually before the parade starts snowing. When the parade starts, the snow is turning to sleet, into rain, some wind. So we're asking people to dress appropriately for the weather and wear waterproof clothes if you can, just to be safe when you're out there watching the parade. We're asking the fans to behave responsibly. Work with our public safety officials, listen to them. We're going to make sure that in certain areas that it's safe for fans. We don't want people pushing and crowding in certain areas. We don't want to put anyone at risk. We are going to have, the Commissioner will talk a little bit about this, we are going to have protections on Boylston Street. They'll be shutting Boylston Street down early in the morning tomorrow, and no cars will have access to the Boylston Street area all the way to City Hall. We have a plan for getting in and out of town safely, so folks will have to pay attention. And I know last night one woman tweeted at me about Fenway area. How come she couldn't drive through there? But we were very clear on it the day before. This 2 days before the Super Bowl. Certain parts of the city will be shut down, so you will not. It's smart to take public transportation. We're asking fans that come in to watch the parade. Don't drive in. Take public transportation. It'll be easier for you to get in and out of town by taking public transportation into the city. There's no public drinking at all. Zero tolerance. There's no smoking. No smoking marijuana. Zero tolerance out there. We're asking people. This is going to turn into somewhat of a family day. A lot of young people are going to be out there. We want to set positive examples. We're asking people, do not climb on structures, do not climb on statues, do not climb on electrical boxes, do not climb up on posts and street lights or anything like that. If you do, the police will take appropriate action. Again, it's for your own safety, and you put a lot of people in harm's way by doing things like that. And I think last night, for the most part, people kept all their excitement under control. So we want to just make sure this is a very positive feel. We want people to enjoy and welcome the Patriots back to our city and congratulate them on their 5 Super Bowl victories. Obviously, this is probably one of the biggest. They're all big, as Tom Brady said last night, but this is one of the biggest ones because we set a lot of history here last night by doing what we did. So I want people to enjoy themselves, and I'm going to turn the microphone over and have Commissioner Evans talk a little bit about safety. I'm going to have Commissioner Fiandaca talk a little bit about traffic, and then we'll take questions, whatever questions are out there.
Thanks, Mr. Mayor. Thanks, Mr. Mayor. I also want to congratulate the Patriots. That was a great win, and the Kraft family. We had a good celebration last night. We had thousands of college kids who came out of the dorms. They all headed to the Boston Common, and for the most part, we couldn't have been happier. We had no issues last night. I thought the plan we had was a good plan, and it worked exactly like we hoped. And that's what we're hoping for tomorrow. I just left a meeting with all the other government and our private partners to talk about our plan tomorrow. And again, tomorrow it's all about, again, public safety, making sure nobody gets hurt out there, and everyone has a great day. Obviously, with such crowds, we'll have a lot of officers undercover inside the crowd. Obviously it's a different world. We ask the public if they come. The less luggage, the less backpacks, and articles of clothing or whatnot that might draw suspicion, to leave them at home the best you can. But we'll have plenty of uniform officers out there, and we'll be out there early. I think, we're looking at probably a 9 a.m. Closing of the route right now, and that will be from the area of Hereford Street all the way down to, down Boylston, all the way to Tremont, left on Tremont, up through City Hall Plaza, all the way down to New Chardon Street. So again, we've done this many times. The mayor's talked about some of the issues we had in the past, and again, zero tolerance for the drinking. We've had a lot of young kids come into the city, and we've had issues around public drinking in past parades. We've had some accidents regarding people climbing on MBTA shelters, climbing every flagpole, so we want to discourage that type of behavior. And again, it's going to be a great day. Weather, as he said, it's going to be cold. I just instructed all my officers to make sure they obviously dress in layers. They have their rain pants. It's going to be a long day. They have their boots, and so. But we're ready. We're geared up. We want to see a great day in the city, and again, very much like we had last night, a great day for celebrating the 5th championship by the Patriots. So thank you. Now I'm going to introduce Transportation Secretary Gina Fandaka. Gina.
Thank you, Commissioner. I just want to talk a little bit about some of the road closures and the traffic management plans that will be in place for tomorrow. Similar to what you saw yesterday for the game, you'll see signs that are out there posted on the parade route, which will close the parade route from Boylston Street all the way down to the end of the route, Tremont Street into Cambridge Street out here. The road will close at 9 o'clock, but we'll have tow crews out there starting at 6 a.m. So we'll be clearing the parade route, and we'll also be clearing some of the streets around the parade route. So as soon as we got the word from the mayor last night that we would be having an event on Tuesday, our crews were out there last night posting all of these signs, so they'll be clearly posted, big red Boston Police tow zone signs. But we really encourage everyone to just leave the car home, take public transportation, enjoy the parade. If you do get towed, it'll be towed by the Transportation Department, and it'll be at our tow lot at Frontage Road. But this is really all about the parade and the victory for the Patriots, for our home team. It's a family-friendly event. So really leave your car home, take advantage of public transportation. The parade starts after the morning commute, so you should have no problem getting in here for the parade start. And we really want everyone to just enjoy the day. Thank you.
Any questions?
How many people are you expecting?
It's hard to say. I mean, I think that the biggest parade, I think, was the Bruins, right, roughly? Usually it's 500,000 to 1 million people come in. Obviously, with the 5th Super Bowl and the way that the dramatic fashion the game ended, certainly might add to this game. The crowd out there. I mean, I don't think starting the third quarter, a lot of people weren't feeling really positive about the game, and I wasn't really focused on having a parade. But certainly, as the game went on, things changed. So.
I know you had mentioned that a lot of the Patriots leave on Wednesday. Would it be easier for the city, though, if in fact you held the parade on Wednesday?
Yeah, the problem is you will have duck boats and no players, and I think that that's one of the problems. I mean, their contracts. I think their contracts are they're obligated to Wednesday. I think it is. So you just don't have that opportunity. I mean, I think that many of these players don't live. Their home is Boston during the season. Their home is somewhere else in the off season. Even in the interviews last night, some of the players are talking about going away with their families. So they make arrangements and plans just like we would on a holiday. Because in some ways it's a quick turnaround. Some of these players are back in camp in a few months and starting to do their football again.
Mayor, is there anything significantly different about this plan or this route compared to the other?
No, it's the same. It's pretty much the same as what happened in Seattle. when we did, I think Seattle, we shortened it a little bit because of the snow. If you remember correctly, back then that we had 10 feet of snow. And we have changed. The commissioner just notifying. We have changed a little bit of security. We had horses and barricades at different intersections in the past. Now we have trucks, dump trucks, and working with the state, making sure that all the cross streets will have dump trucks on them because of the incidents that happened in France.
This celebration cost?
No, we won't know until afterwards. A lot of the money's, I think we raised roughly $400,000 private donations, private contributions. So those donors will be sponsoring the banner. So all of the barricades on the street and all of that is a company coming in doing it. That'll be all paid privately.
Which company is doing
I have no idea.
Mr. Mayor, last night there was some wagering, not directly on the game, but when the Patriots were to score, some people send money to the ACLU and Planned Parenthood. How much did you end up sending to the ACLU and Planned Parenthood?
I didn't know they did that. I didn't bet at all. So I have no idea. That's the first I heard of it.
I have a question for the Commissioner. Commissioner, you mentioned you're discouraging people from bringing backpacks because this is, as you said, a different world now. Are you going beyond discouraging? Are you actually telling people don't bring backpacks?
No,
and if they do, will you search them with the
No,
officers?
we're not going to be out there searching. Like I said, we'll have a lot of officers out there who have trained in looking at the recognition of someone who might be carrying the bomb. But with the crowd you have, and obviously the family and people having to bring a lot of stuff, it's going to be difficult. But we'll be out there, and I'm not going to prohibit it because there's no way we can do that. But I just asked for the public's cooperation, and we did that. We do it at July 4th. We do it at the marathon, and everyone's been very cooperative. So the left, and if they do bring a bag, please don't leave it unattended because that only creates fear for people. So, it's a huge crowd. It's quite an undertaking, but I'm looking forward to a great day.
Commissioner, you had done a full call-up last night. What type of staffing level were you at?
Well, again, I said yesterday, the tough part of our job is last night, we were doing roll call during the game, and a lot of our guys never really got to watch such a great game. And, we'll be out there in full force tomorrow, too. Again, making sure people have a great day. But, it's always tough. The firemen are out there. The EMS are out there. They were out there last night while other people are home enjoying their families and cooking out and barbecuing or whatever you do in Super Bowl. We've been in so many, I don't even know what they do, to tell you the truth. But we're out there, and I want to thank all the public service employees because they make a lot of sacrifices around holidays and great celebration days like yesterday.
And if somebody sees something out of the ordinary, call 911 or grab a police officer. That's, as always, we talk about that. So if you see something that doesn't seem right, there'll be police presence there. Grab somebody and just notify them just to be safe. Rather take err on the side of caution than not.
Mayor, BPS students attend the parade. Are they going to be marked as truant or delinquent?
I don't know. I mean, I guess that's individual. You have to call every school in the city. There's 128, so I'll provide you with that number for them. I think that some of the parents, obviously, I would suggest that parents should talk to their kids and decide, make a decision in their family. I mean, it's clearly if a child doesn't go to school tomorrow, they're going to be marked absent because they won't be in school tomorrow.
I don't know if you summarized this before, but if you'd like to share what your range of emotions were last night as you watched the game.
Well, first, I think all of us, I could probably speak for the whole city, first quarter, uneventful for the most part, defensive struggle. Second quarter, shocked with a couple turnovers and Atlanta moving up. Going into halftime, felt pretty positive still. Didn't feel that I thought we could come back. I went upstairs and I changed my T-shirt and my sweatshirt and my changed everything up, the hat, the whole deal. Came back down. Patriots scored. Obviously, Atlanta had the ball in the first possession. It was great 3 and out. We went 3 and out, and then we got the touchdown, and then we missed the extra point. So you kind of felt that omen was going to happen again. When Matt Ryan completed, I think, a 35-yard pass over the middle of the field, that's when I started thinking, oh no, it's not going to be good, because Jones made a couple catches on the sideline. It was just ridiculous, and I thought we were going to be in trouble. But once we had the ball back down by 2 touchdowns, it felt that we could pull it back, and you could see in Tom Brady's eyes. His eyes were different. His eyes changed. He was laser focused, and once they tied it up, I had no doubt we were going to win the game. You just felt that they had the defense on the ropes, and they knocked them out.
You used the collective we. So there was no real spiritual separation between you and the team.
Well, I think we were all in the same boat last night, except for the poor Atlanta fans.
What's the best celebration you've seen so far?
Last night on one of the news stations, they were just showing people celebrating, jumping up and down. It was just as far as all the celebrations.
Just in Boston. Have you seen people?
I was at the '86 Celtics. That was pretty cool on Boylston Street when Larry Bird had the trophies going down the street. That was I think that's the only parade I ever went to outside of being part of last year's. That was pretty fun in '86, watching the Celtics go down Boylston Street with the trophy.
Is that what you're trying to measure up to with these parades?
No, I don't. No, I'm not doing. That's not me. I just want to make sure at this point now, I want to make sure that as many people want to enjoy themselves can enjoy themselves, and that everyone enjoys themselves in a safe manner. That's my whole role now. I mean, if we have a parade, don't have a parade, I'm really not concerned about it. But people want a parade. I think it's important that if people have a good celebration and make the city proud. When Commissioner Evans called me last night at 1:30 to tell me that everything was breaking up and we had 0 arrests and 0 incidences, I thought that was a great message for Boston to send around to what some of the celebrations have turned into around the country. We didn't have 1 arrest last night, and I just thought it was a great way. I mean, it's a credit to the people who celebrated, but also to our city, and I think that's what we should be doing tomorrow. Making our city proud.
One more, guys.
Any more questions? Thank you, everyone. See you tomorrow.